Guys, welcome along to another IVHQ Express webinar where today we're talking all about volunteering in Marrakech in Morocco. We've got Kayla here from the Marrakech team. Thanks so much for joining us.
No problem.
And today we're going to be asking Kayla the top 10 questions that volunteers ask before they go volunteering in Morocco. Firstly, tell us, where is this project actually located?
So the program is based in Marrakech, but we have a few placements that are about an hour and a half outside of Marrakech City, located in the Atlas Mountains.
Now obviously IVHQ, we offer two programs in Morocco. Can you tell us the difference between the two?
Yep, well other than the geographical differences between the two, Marrakech is obviously located a bit more inland. The placements are a little bit different in both locations. Marrakech has placements located in the Atlas Mountains as well as in Marrakech City. As well, the start dates are different. So in Marrakech, the start dates fall on the 2nd and 4th Monday, whereas the Morocco program is the 1st and 3rd Monday.
And can you combine programs?
Unfortunately, at this point, we can't combine programs, but if you wanted to do them consecutively, you're more than welcome to, and you just need to submit a new application for each program.
Can you also tell us about the climate in Marrakech?
Yeah, so in the summertime, you can expect really hot weather, and in the winter, obviously quite cold. But if your placements are located in the Atlas Mountains, it can be pretty cool year-round. Obviously, in the winter, it's going to be a lot colder, so jackets and layers and things like that are really important. Even in the summertime, especially at night, it can get quite cold up there, so we recommend volunteers who are participating on the Atlas Mountains projects bring a lot of layers, and that way they can put them on and take them off whenever they need to.
Can you tell us a bit about the projects that are actually based in the Atlas Mountains? What's available up there?
Sure, so we have two projects that are available. One's an agriculture project, and the other is called an Amazigh immersion project. And basically on that particular project, you have a fusion of several different projects coming together. So you get to work with the women's education placement, you get to work with childcare and teaching, both children and adults, and then you also get to participate on an agriculture portion of the project as well.
Is it even safe to volunteer in Marrakech?
It is absolutely 100% safe. I actually just got back from the program myself, and I had no concerns in terms of safety. If there were any safety concerns, the local team is there to support the volunteers 24/7, so you would just need to speak to them and they'd be able to help you. But overall, the feedback has always been really great coming out of that program, and volunteers don't really have many concerns.
How about language? What language is mostly spoken in Marrakech, and are there lessons available?
Yeah, so Arabic and French are the two primary languages. Most of our homestay families do speak a little bit of English, so there is less of a language barrier there, but it still does exist. But we do offer French and Arabic lessons. You can combine them or you can do them separately, it doesn't matter, but our local team can coordinate that for volunteers at orientation.
And can you tell us a bit about the food? What kind of food should we expect?
The food is incredible. I love the food in Morocco. Basically, volunteers are provided with 3 meals a day. They're large meals and you eat until you're full, and then they encourage you to keep eating. So everything from meats to rices to couscous, you name it, the spices are there, everything's there. We do cater to vegetarians and vegans and things like that, but you just have to note that on your file for our local team.
And accommodation?
Accommodation, it's local homestays, so you're living with an actual family in Marrakech or up in the mountains. In the mountains, it's very basic living, so volunteers need to keep that in mind. It's a lot of open concept spaces, and sometimes there aren't windows on the home, so it's quite basic. Oftentimes you'll also see squat toilets up in the mountains, so they shouldn't be expecting too much in terms of that, but in Marrakech City it's pretty western, and they can expect to share space with other volunteers as well.
Finally, what can volunteers do in their spare time? Is there plenty to do around the area?
Yeah, there's tons to do. Lots of volunteers like to check out the local Medina, where there's tons of food stalls, lots of shopping, that sort of thing, great souvenirs to take home. And often on weekends, volunteers will travel outside of Marrakech, so they'll either go to Casablanca or Rabat and just explore there as well.
Perfect. Well, thanks again so much for all your help in answering the top 10 questions there that volunteers ask before volunteering in Marrakech in Morocco. If you do have a question that Kayla didn't quite answer for you this time, you're obviously available to chat to volunteers if they need.
Yep, anytime.
So again, folks, thanks so much for joining us, and we'll see you again next Wednesday for another IVHQ Express webinar. If you've got a destination that you want us to cover, please leave it in the comments section below. We'll catch you next week.